Hey guys, how's it going today? Introducing a little bit more tooling to my little shop. Probably have a cleanup video on this one day. Uh, Probably not soon, probably this spring, hopefully, when it's raining out and I can't really do too much other stuff. So if you watch my other videos, you've probably seen me use my Logan 940-2, which is an 11-inch turret tailstock. Some of the issues I've had with that are mostly just defying tooling. I have some broken gears on it and I bought it that way. But it runs and it does its job very well. However, I saw on Facebook Marketplace this pop up and I thought, oh, that's really weird. That's from the town I'm from. And I didn't really think of it much. And then the next day I thought, I'm going to message him, just go look at it. So I went and looked at it, and turns out he was like 5 miles away from where I live, which isn't that far from me. And I went over, and the gentleman said it was his dad's. The gentleman I bought it from is retired now. His dad used to be he was a machinist, and he worked in, I forget, an aerospace place. And this was just kind of his hobby thing after he retired. It hadn't been used. The gentleman didn't know how to use it, and so I made him an offer, and it was an offer he said, sure. Anyways, so my 11-inch is from 1952, and this one, the serial number placed in 1947, so this is the oldest tooling I have in the shop. There's some issues with it. Everything's kind of stiff from years of just sitting, and as you could probably see, I need to figure out I need to tension the belt and everything. However, at the moment I don't have a belt on it. My little rubber bushings are completely wore out, so I'm gonna have to replace those. So here's a tip: if you buy a lathe like this, a Logan, an easy way to disassemble it to move the lathe is, one, you can take the tailstock off. Then you can pop these two pins out, and that removes this whole section here, leaving just the headstock on the bed, which made it a lot easier to move around, because this is a pretty heavy machine. Not heavy like some lathes, as the giant ones, but this one's pretty heavy. It's a two-man job, not a one-man job. So there's some interesting things I've found about this lathe, and I'll show you some of the tooling I got with it, which only helps me. I've been buying Morris Taper 2 tooling, thinking that would fit my turret tailstock, which it is actually 5/8 straight shank, which is, I've come to find, it's kind of hard to find tooling for that. I can find Jacob's chucks and stuff that fit the shanks, but no live centers or dead centers, so I think I'll have to end up making a dead center for it. Anyways, the gentleman did show me this ran. It has this neat light on top attached to the top cover. The belt, though, he said it wouldn't turn very good, and I'll tell you, the belt has seen better days. To be honest, I don't know if it would last very long taking any cuts. The other problem I have is the main shaft up here is a little tight. I don't know if that's just because it's not oiled or what. Maybe the bearings are gone bad. She's a little rough, though. Anyways, there's that part of it. There's some little cleanup stuff I need to do to it yet. But the nice thing that I got with it, and I've had a Craftsman Atlas lathe, the little AA109s. And it came with a full set of back gears. However, this one did as well. I got a lot of their original wrenches with it. Spare chuck key. I got a mica cutter. It took me a while to figure out what that was, but if you don't know what that is, that's for cutting the mica in between the copper not the copper windings, but the copper spot that the brush is right on. The word for that skips my mind right now. For in like generators and starters. I don't know how much I'll use it, but I have it, and it kind of sort of fits. I think I can make it work with a with some modifications. I did also get a bunch of lathe tooling with it, so that's kind of nice. I bought the Logan with very minimal tooling, so that's kind of handy. And I got to use a toolbox my grandfather had given me, so that kind of works out. So I'll probably end up doing some videos about this in the future. It's going to need a little work to bring it back to operation. Like I said, everything is very stiff. These were the cross slide is very stiff. Everything is kind of tight on it still. Looks like it's chipped down here, so that's not too terribly good, but it's all right. It's a usable lathe. I got a little bit more I can turn between centers now, so that's always handy. But all in all, I think it ought to work out pretty good. We'll kind of see how it works. I need to mount it down to a table. I might modify this table to make it a little bit smaller, but it's my new lathe. New to me, at least. Hopefully this video interests you guys and maybe brings back some memories of an older lathe. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos of me cleaning it up and kind of getting it going. Thanks for watching.